Scholarship opportunities are coming to help the African American youth of New Hanover, Columbus, Pender, and Brunswick counties. This year will be the first year the Howe Scholarship Endowment for African American Study of the Building Arts and Sciences is awarded. It is intended to aid those wishing to study the building arts and sciences like architecture and engineering.
We're planting seeds for tomorrow, and because my ancestor was instrumental in building her family home for generations, when that home sold, she chose to use her share of the proceeds to support other African Americans going into the field of building trades, sciences. So I'm humbled.
The application is now open for the $1,500 award and will stay open until May 1st, 2023. To apply and for more information, go to howescholarship.org.